Our second season under Kingsley in Town started off with a lot of free transfers to improve the team as we were getting into Varnara National League with a team that wasn't meant for that league. We bought in Harrison, who is a 19-year-old, quite a good player. We bought James Berry, who is a good winger, could play both sides. We bought Jack Hinkie, which is probably our best player now. Miles, who's a good centre back. Joel, who is good right-sided. And then we bought Connor Douglas, who can become important potential. We bought Oliver as a goalkeeper, Aaron Chaplin as a defender, Jack Morehouse, who is another big player, I think going to be one of our best players, and John Ryan, who's a left back to improve the team. We are going with the same formation here. This is the formation that we're going with. Let's see what happens. Season preview had us put to 18th place, and it was going to be a tough road, but let's see what happens. Our expectations for the season from the board is to not get relegated, so that's all we could try and do. We strengthened the team. We were predicted to finish 23rd first, and I made the transfers, and now we're 18th, so let's see what happens. Our first game of the season was against Dags in Red, and a beautiful goal from our main man striker, but it wasn't long before Dags in Red put a snap in and scored a screamer goal. And then we had to bounce back. Clifford passing it to Barrett, who passes it to Enki, who passes it to Thomas. What a cross. And then a cross from Smith to Thomas. Back to Thomas. Barrett scores a third goal for us. 3-1 at this point, but it wasn't over just yet. Campbell crosses it in. What a ball in by Cashman, who scores the goal. Match statistics says that it was a close game. Close in shots, XG wise, we had the better hand. Possession, we had more possession. It was a good game, and I'm very proud of the team for bringing home the first game of the season. We kept the momentum going with Pontinel scoring a goal from a header. Barrett passed it to Hickey, who scores a screamer, and Chesterfield are falling to pieces in front of us as we score a third goal from Ponticel. 3-0 in 40 minutes. But that wasn't it. 4-0 is going to come up. Fontenelle with a hat-trick to. And once again, this is more a one-sided match. 10 shots on target, more possessions, 18 shots. We beat Chesterfield comfortably in one of our many games of the season that we impressed in this first month. It wasn't long before we took our first loss to Scunthorpe United, who is a team that obviously got promoted last season in first. We had more shots, more high XG. We were the better team, but we couldn't quite make it happen as they won through a penalty from Cal Roberts. Very tough to swallow, but it was a start of maybe a slump that we needed to get over. It was a messy next few games with a lot of goals being played out, with Ryan passing it to Thomas to score a goal for us. Telford scores for, I don't know what the team we were playing against, but go for a penalty. Thomas again on the ball. Hickey to Ponticel. A relationship these guys have built up. That's 2-1. Ronan, playing around the defender. Pass it to Dussel, pass it to Hinkie, who scores to goal. That's the third. A lot more to come here. Thomas loses the ball, but Hickey takes it, and then Ryan scores. That is sensational. We are really putting our stamp. Campbell with, oh my, what a goal from Barrow FC. Barrett scores a penalty, and Ryan has the ball here in their area again for the highlight with Duck, Zia scores, and then Campbell crosses it in. Chester headers it into the post, but Camavan scores. Really crazy game with high XG, a lot of shots on target. Very close game. But we were a few months into the season, with nearly half the season being played. August, September, and October, and a bit of this November played. Yeah, we have been doing pretty well, as you can see. A few big games. Started off the season very well, winning a few games. Then we started slumping a little, losing a few games. Then we had an amazing October. Obviously, that big win against Barrow FC, and then kept the momentum going, which was very good. We cut out that slump. A few other big results, especially against Lincoln, 5-1 in the cup. But can we keep this momentum? We managed to keep the momentum. Playing against Comfort at our house, they scored the first goal, but can we get revenge? And Thomas is running down the pitch and he fires a shot that hits the post and goes in. What a goal by Thomas. And then 45th minute of on the clock, they lose the ball and Ronan decides to shoot it, and what a screamer he scores. We completely dominate Comfort. This is a team that got promoted last season, dominating the league. Now we are dominating them. And with that being said, obviously, as you can see here, February we left off in November, and we continued to display good form. From we left in October. Sorry, we had a few good games in the cup as well. Beating Rochdale, beating Lincoln City, beating Scunthorpe Athletic, who we played last time. Beat Scunthorpe. We're doing very well for ourselves. We're a team that just got promoted, and in February we had an amazing month, losing to Southend with our only defeat, and that leaves us very comfortable. I feel like we're doing pretty well and probably up there in the table. Let's see what happens in the last few months of the season. Can we keep this momentum? The momentum kept going as we faced Colchester in I think this is the quarterfinals of the cup, where we scored the first goal before Harvard, scored the equaliser on the 80th minute, and then into the penalty shootout, which Jensen saves the first goal. Wilson then scores, and we're already down one. Ayuk scores. Can we bring it back? Can we save a penalty? Not yet. And Locke scores, and they're still up one. Scarborough scores as well. So right now we're on edge here. We managed to score. Bad penalty there, but can we save this one? He misses the penalty, and now we're even. In the fifth penalty here, we scored. Their goalkeeper should have called that. Nelson, is he going to score? Yep. Now we're into sudden death. Harvey scores. Very good from him. Harvard, goal scorer. He scores, but it was so close. Smith J scores. Very nice to see. Khan, he's going to miss, isn't he? Nope, he scores. Right down the middle. Dukdik scores. Jensen, their goalkeeper, scores. Botsworth scores as well. We're back to the first penalty shootout. Dude scores. Can he redeem himself, the guy who missed our penalty? Yes, he can. I think that's it. And we won the penalty shootout. We dominated this game to make it into the FA Trophy semi-final, in which we could not beat Southend in, and we finished the season with a rough time here in March, losing 3 games in the league, drawing 1, and April losing 2 games. How have we done? Here's the question. As I put myself on the screen here for you guys, what have you guys thought? Do you think we have done enough here? Do you think Grant has done enough? Our expectation this season was to finish 17th. We predicted 17th. Predicted the board wanted us to survive relegation. How did we do? We won the league. Come on, guys. Come on. We won the league. That is absolutely crazy. We predicted 18th, and we somehow have done it. Jordan, I love you, my guy. 24 goals, 19 last season. He has really stepped up to the plate. Morwood playing sensational. Jack Smith also doing well. And just super pleased. It was very close. And obviously, the start of the season we started off very well, and then we had a big dip of those results. And we kind of were in first for a majority of the season. Very impressive. from our standards, and the team scored most goals, 95, fewest shots against, so it means our defense was very good. Fewest conceded, we actually conceded quite a few goals. 1.85, that's low, 1.85. But yeah, we don't have a lot of money, obviously. But now that we promoted from the Varan National League, can we get a better job? Because surely our reputation is improving. We have a National B license now. Our level of discipline is getting higher. We won a competition. We're at the Manager of the Month once. Obviously, since I'm simulating, I don't get but the accumulates like Manager of the Month if we do well. Yeah, very good stuff from. I'm very happy, you know. We're doing so well. Honestly, didn't expect this. Did not expect this, but I'm very happy that we managed to perform to this standard. And yeah, winning the playoffs and now champions. Now we go into a league that is going to be a lot scarier, but there's more promotion spots, which can be, you know, we get strong. But look at the teams who have got promoted: Wrexham, Sutton, Portsmouth, Colchester. Notts County is also there. This is a much stronger league, so we're gonna have to see how we fare against them. Their wages are probably way more in terms of how much they actually. Let's do season tickets. Portsmouth, their revenues are super high. If you look at our revenue right now, is probably even deuce. Our revenue, where is us? 105k. Like with the awful and board, it doesn't really support us, but Wrexham won. Before, obviously in real life, York City, and then we won. So let's see what happens in the next episode. Thank you guys, and let me know in the comments if you enjoy this. Just catch you in the next one. A sensational season for Kings Lynn Town. Overachievers by 22 spots. We were predicted to finish in 23rd place. We managed to finish first and get promoted. What a storyline. Jack Morehouse, best. Jack, second. 2 Jacks, and Harrison. Jack looks phenomenal, although he's a decent League 2 player now. A lot still. We have Jack, who really, he looks phenomenal. And then Harrison, who looks good, but not as good as the other two. But can definitely